the shadows of the valley, where the sun kissed the earth, lived a man of strength and power, known for all his worth. Samson roamed the fields, a lion's heart in his chest. But the sweetest song he ever sang was one that wouldn't let him rest. Delilah danced in moonlight with a smile that could deceive, wrapped him in her laughter, made him forget to grieve. Oh, Samson, don't you see the chains? Love can lift you higher or bring you to your knees in pain. With the whisper of a promise, she stole away your life. In the battle of your heart, will you choose to fight? Chains of love, oh, they bind so tight. Through the nights of passion, every secret shared in haste, he let her weave her magic, never thinking of the cost. But beneath her gentle laughter lay a schemer's bitter plan. In the silence of the shadows, she would trap the mighty man. With every kiss she pulled him closer, each embrace a silent plea. But in the depths of yearning, love can be the enemy. Oh, Samson, don't you see the chains? Love can lift you higher, bring you to your knees in pain. With the whisper of a promise, she stole away your life. In the battle of your heart, will you choose to fight? Chains of love, oh, they bind so tight. Underneath the stars, where the secrets start to swell, he revealed his greatest weakness, not knowing he'd be fell. Cut my hair and I'll be nothing, just a shadow of the man. And in that fateful moment, she took his life's command. With the strength that once defined him, now lay shattered on the ground. In the ruins of their passion, love's betrayal knows no bounds. In the halls of vengeance, where the Philistines now cheer, Samson found a spark of courage in the depths of all his fear. He called upon his spirit, the strength of every fight. With the power of the ancients, he would rise up in the night. Though his eyes were blinded, his heart was still aflame. In the face of every darkness, he would never be the same. Oh, Samson, don't you see the chains? Love can lift you higher or bring you to your knees in pain. With the whisper of a promise, she stole away your life. In the battle of your heart, will you choose to fight? Chains of love, oh, they bind so tight. So remember all your battles in the fire of desire. In the dance of love and vengeance, find the strength to rise higher. For in the In the shadow of the mountains, where the sun kisses the ground, lived a man named Samson with a strength profound. With the roar of a lion, he fought every fight, but love had a way of dimming his light. Delilah came like a breeze with a heart full of charm, wrapped him in her laughter, kept him safe from harm. But beneath that soft facade, shadows danced in her eyes, a web of deception spun from sweet, sultry lies. Oh, Samson, can't you see the game? Love can lift you higher, but it can bring you shame. With whispers in the dark, she took your heart away. In the battle of the soul, you chose to play. Whispers in the dark, oh, they cut so deep. In the silence of the night, you forgot to keep. the nights of fire when the stars shone bright, Samson laid his heart bare in the soft moonlight. He spoke of his power, the secret he held tight, but in sharing his truth he lost the will to fight. Tell me, my beloved, what gives you this might? In the labyrinth of passion he lost the sense of right. She listened like a shadow with plans of her own, and in the depths of trust his fate was overthrown. Oh, Samson, can't you see the game? Love can lift you higher, but it can bring you shame. With whispers in the dark, she took your heart away. In the battle of the soul you chose to play, whispers in the dark, oh, they cut so deep. In the silence of the night you forgot to keep. In the moments of betrayal he woke from his dream, as she cut away his power like a river lost its stream. The Philistines were waiting with laughter in their eyes, but in the wreckage of his heart a new strength would arise. Though they bound him in chains and darkness stole his sight, Samson prayed for redemption, he was ready for the fight. In the temple of his captors under weighty stone, Samson felt the pillars, he was not alone. With every ounce of courage he called upon his name. In the echoes of the past he ignited the flame. The walls began to tremble, the ground shook with his roar. In the final act of freedom he would settle the score. With the might of his spirit he crumbled all they made. In the ashes of betrayal a hero was remade. Oh, Samson, now you see the game. Love can lift you higher, but it can bring you shame. With whispers in the dark you found your way again. In the story of your life you learned to stand, not bend. Whispers in the dark, oh, they cut so deep, but from the ashes now your spirit will leap. So here's to the warriors who rise after the fall. In the dance of love and loss we find strength in it all. Though Delilah's whispers may haunt in the night, Samson found his power and in the valley where the shadows breathe lived a man named Samson, strong as the sea, with hair like the sun and a heart made of fire. He was a warrior forged in his own desire. Delilah walked in like a whispering breeze, with a smile that could bring even giants to their knees. Her laughter danced lightly, a melody sweet, but beneath that soft beauty lay a dangerous deceit. Oh, Samson, can't you see the signs? Love can build you up, but it can also bind. In the chains of desire your heart lost its way. In the arms of temptation you chose to stay. Chains of desire, they pull you down low. In the game of passion, who really knows? Underneath the stars he spoke of his might, but in the light of her eyes he lost the fight. Tell me your secret, what gives you this power? With each tender moment she plotted the hour. He fell for her charm, laid his trust on the line, not knowing that love could cross a dangerous line. In the night's warm embrace he shared his fate, but love's sweet surrender turned into a bait. Oh, Samson, can't you see the chains of desire, heart lost its way. In the arms of temptation, you chose to stay. Chains of desire, they pull you down low. In the game of passion, who really knows? With a knife in the dark, she severed his strength. As he slept in her arms, she went to great lengths. The Philistines came creeping with shadows and schemes. While he dreamt of forever, she shattered his dreams. When he woke in the morning, his power who slept. In the silence of betrayal, his spirit felt dead. But in the depths of despair, a fire burned bright. For even in darkness, there's always a light. Captured and broken, in the temple he stood. With the weight of his choices, he fought as he could. Let me feel the pillars, he called to the